Hello, and welcome to Growing Campaigns. I'm Ben, voice of Adonis, and I'm going to do this intro because we have a very special episode ahead of you. Due to some technical difficulties, we actually lost all the audio to our 5th session, but we didn't think it was right to just give you that in a form of a recap or some other short thing before session 6. Instead, myself, Tim, Ryan, Joni, and Seth all got together and recounted this lost tape, and I really think it's a fun episode. This is also special because it's our first episode of our second featured drink, the Blood of the Vine, which is our take on a Bloody Mary. You can find this on our Bartender playlist on YouTube, and you can always go to DutchMasterGaming.com for more. With all that said, I hope you enjoy a very special episode of Growing Campaigns.
Alright, let's start recording.
Tell us.
This is what it's like without Dad.
Who's the leader?
There's no rudder for the ship.
We're guiding straight. We're going straight.
Woo! That baby's tuned. Now I just have to learn how to play. Alright, hold on. I went to a camp last week. They taught me.
They do one of these. They do one of those.
Sounds pretty good, right?
Ryan, did you have a drink at Dairy Queen?
I wish. This is me silver. You don't want to mess with me drunk.
He just gets sleepy.
Ryan, you take a shot of that. You take a shot of that Coke.
Oh, I say so.
Seriously though.
No, we're recording through this. This is all there. So if you want to do an intro, it's just going to be after Ryan's jam sesh.
Nobody wants to do an intro. What are you talking about?
Keyboard doesn't have batteries in it. That's...
Not an intro kind of guy.
Welcome to Growing Campaigns.
See if I can find some batteries. Hold on. I'll be right.
We're gonna look for batteries.
So for anybody listening, you might notice that our host is talking and you can't hear him. Well, we got this far and we didn't have any audio recorded, so we're going to go over and watch some of the video, probably all of it, and do some commentary over it, and do a recap of what happened. So hopefully we'll fill in some holes between episodes 4 and 6.
And also, if you're watching,
What is he usually doing right now?
over the commentary with other commentary.
Yeah, so right now, our lovely host, our DM, is going over the drink of the month. Well, he did that in the very beginning.
Did he already do that?
He did.
Oh,
He'll
shit.
pull it
I
back
missed
out, though.
it.
He'll pull it back out. I'm pretty sure it's the Kraken.
Yeah.
A Bloody Mary-like drink.
It's
He'll,
this beautiful drink.
yeah. And he'll have a how-to
Alright.
video.
Yeah.
Ben, did you have that just offhand? Did you make that for tonight, or
No,
you had it in it?
I wish I made it for tonight. I wish I had it on me at all times, but
Guys, battery acid might catch you.
no, that's the concept art. It's really good. Like, I mean, come
I
on.
think that's
Yeah.
good to publish right now.
Uh,
That's
That was
full
the
throttle.
with
Digitize that now. We'll send it up. Put it on a shirt.
we're on it.
20.
We have our artists in India, and they're
No
working on
artist
it.
needed. The artwork is done.
No, they're
But
just
anyway.
putting on t-shirts, you're right.
Maybe up here, dog.
What does he talk about this whole time?
He's just
He's
going
giving
over.
a recap? Oh, he's doing a recap.
He might be
isn't he?
doing a recap.
Oh.
Do you want to do the recap? Someone wrote the recap.
Ben
Ben?
wrote the
I
recap.
wrote one, but like I had no idea what happened because this happened like a month ago.
No, it was good.
A month and a half ago.
It's a good recap. Here we go.
Growing campaigns. Oh, growing campaigns. Growing campaign. Okay, I got working out. Hold on.
No!
No, it's perfect.
I'm mute.
Okay, that's it. That's the intro. Now on.
I thought you were gonna jump into like beauty school dropout.
We're never doing it.
Beauty school dropout.
We're running out of time. We're getting to. He's gonna pull up the map here soon.
Oh, we're not
Okay.
running out of time.
I think he has.
So last time we all
16
exited
minutes.
the death/happy house. Yes.
Death / yeah, we just got
Got
out
to
of
do
Death
this over
/
music.
Happy House.
Oh,
Ryan, Ryan, show us the saxophone.
We can't
collection.
turn you down.
True.
Minor chords.
How many instruments does he have?
Please.
I got my clarinet.
So
Oh,
far.
my clarinet's
3.
cool.
Nope, 2.
All right, cut all that out.
Ryan's had a long
it's all
day.
three.
He's become unhinged.
Yeah. Sorry.
He's been cooped up without the ability to play his instruments. He did,
I actually
he's gonna let it out.
Like, hot.
Did
hot
he
fun.
just pick up the drink and then put it back? He
He
didn't
did.
drink it.
No, he doesn't
Oh.
drink it ever.
It's for show. It's
Okay.
He doesn't even like the Kraken.
Don't say
that's-
that.
It's probably his favorite drink.
It probably is.
Probably.
Oh yeah.
Knowing Ryan.
Out of all.
All right, Ben, you're ready. I
So
think.
you guys are gonna help me through this because I don't really remember what happened after we left Death House. It was like we were going through the woods. Somebody noticed something in the woods.
It was a gate.
That was the smell.
No, this was. Oh, you got the smell. That's right. Helena noticed a smell in the woods, and then
There's a dead little body, right? Of a
yeah, some of us went there. I think Helena and Buyo stayed back.
Only Booyah.
Only Buyo. But you hid in a hole that Helena had dug.
Of
Yep.
course.
I was just like a sneaky little boy.
So Buyo was hiding in a 5-foot cube-sized hole, and he's 3 foot tall.
3.5.
Okay, yeah.
That's
You
not
saying
sure.
this happened? I'm pretty sure that happened at the beginning.
That was
Uh,
before-
Yeah. That was the beginning.
Oh, is this? I thought that was episode 4.
yeah. That's, no,
yeah,
this
we're
is
going over episode 4.
yeah. We're going over episode 4. So he's in the hole. We find the body. There's a note on it. It talks about the burgomaster's daughter being bitten
Yeah.
by a vampire.
It's like a help wanted post, isn't it?
It's a letter to the wherever it's going, saying, "Hey, seal the area with a symbol of good," or something like that. I don't know.
We did.
I was
our
the one who
viewers
read
have
it.
seen
and I said,
this all just last week or whatever.
yeah.
So we don't need to go into too much detail.
Let's
They'll
do
see.
But anyway, yeah, we went along the road, yada yada.
This is
Howling happened. Helena howled.
I howled real
Things
good.
happened. Yeah, it's true.
So good that Booyah was like, "That's a real wolf."
Buyo at some point played his fiddle. Gudrun talked about hating the fiddle
Yeah, because I do.
because of slave stuff that we all pretty much ignored for some reason, even though it was real heavy and we probably should have went into that a
that's a
little more.
big
But
thing for us.
uh,
Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna drop this, and you guys are
it's so loud. People are gonna hate you.
I can't hear. I'm
How is
deaf.
he louder than? That's louder than the Ryan voice.
How's that possible?
But
It's quite a feat.
he's still
Very loud.
talking. We arrived in Borovia at night. Found the blood of the vine, blood on the vine. I don't
It's
know.
one of the two.
I wrote it down both ways in my notes. So we go in. Guy is marked. Yada yada. Buys drinks. Describes about his sister. Needs to get her to Valakai. You know, good stuff. Here's the map. Oh God, we've already started.
Don't
All
worry
you need
about
to know is there's a long rest, and the next day we go to
The
the
Burgomaster
Burgo
house.
Mansion. The Burgo Mansion. And Ismark and Irene are there. The dad's dead, and we picked up the freaking coffin, casket, whatever, and we're going to the church.
Everyone carried the casket except for
Booyo.
Yeah,
Booyo is too short to carry the casket or help.
true.
Yeah.
We're really good at recaps, especially while drinking and not being prepared.
But that's the whole point.
So that's what you got to look forward to in this episode.
So going
This whole
on,
episode is we're talking and Jesse's not talking. So there you
Jesse
go.
the DM.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, should we introduce ourselves?
Yeah, we can. We have time.
I'm top left. Oh, okay. Buyo. I'm Buyo. Well, I'm not Buyo. I'm Seth. And yeah, I play the character Buyo, who is a 3.5 foot tall halfling bard who wears a mask or a thing over his head that covers his face that nobody's really asked about. So
I got it in my notes to ask every single time, by the way.
I think actually you asked once, but I gave you a very nondescript answer that was a quote behind my inspiration for the mask, which I think at this point we can talk about a little bit about our inspiration, right? We're not giving anything away.
Yeah, what's your inspiration?
My inspiration was Wesley from The Princess Bride.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah. So he's going to drop some Princess Bride quotes here and there. Pretty subtle ones.
He says as you wish all the time.
No, not that one. But
inconceivable.
He's
I
actually left-handed.
Yeah. I think that came up at some point. However, but I live in Columbus, Ohio, and I work for Columbus Brewing Company.
Whoa, I'm gonna find you now.
Yeah, that's fine. Send me a letter. Say,
come in and have a beer.
Come visit the tap room.
Perfect. Then go ahead with Adonis. You have a theme song now too.
I know. It's kind of hard to talk through.
The person theme
song.
Oh,
is this not? Wait, is this on?
This is on.
Was
it on the whole time I was? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we can
hear you the whole
on
time.
We're taking the Skype audio, man.
Are you freaking serious?
I bet Discord is muted though.
I muted my microphone on my. It must have switched to my mic on my camera. That's probably why it's so loud. Damn it! I'm embarrassed. Trying to figure out Chicago's. You're the inspiration, so I could surprise you all.
This is perfect.
I'm thinking I'm quiet.
Great.
All right. Now I feel like a douche.
Don't worry, Jesse's laughing too.
Even better. Okay. All right, hold on. Tell me, is this less loud? Probably not.
Perfect. I heard him say perfect.
Okay. Anyway, I'm Ben. I play Adonis. I had no inspiration. What am I supposed to say? I'm an engineer.
How did you come up with the voice?
Jesse said, Adonis, describe yourself. And I just went with it. I just decided. Yeah, I was like 3 or 4 different ones, and I just decided to do the most annoying thing I could, and here we are.
Annoying for yourself or all of us?
Well, for me, because I got to do it all day. All day.
Yeah, I don't know where. I forget where I. No, I was walking my dog one day, and I was thinking about, I need to come up with an accent, and I just started dragging my words out, and then eventually it became Buyo.
Yeah, I always thought Buyo just got dropped on his head, but
well, that may or may not have been.
Why is Seth talking so slow?
That's up to Helena to figure it out, and
that's
not
rude to people of the South.
Maybe that's why he wears the mask. Joni, go ahead and
got a big old lump.
Callie and your inspirations.
Well, I'm Joni. I have decided to play Callie, which is a dragonborn sorceress, and she is kind of not a wise girl. She's just really, really excited to learn more about magic, and actually I just love dragons, so that's where the inspiration came. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And I love humans, so you know how great we are. That's why I made that. Man, I didn't really think about stuff. I just did stuff.
The dinosaurs, the MAGA hat around.
Oh, don't even. Adonis is an incel, and
make Borovia great again. Yeah. We need to build a bigger gate around Borovia.
But
it's a pretty big gate.
Build that fog. Build that fog.
No, we haven't. We have not traveled far and wide. We're still in Borovia.
Ryan, can you hear us?
Yes.
Do you want to? You're a little quiet. Can you describe?
You've never said that in your life.
Gudrun and He's trying to ASMR some chicken tendies right now, but he's got fuzzy settings.
That describes
quiet.
Gudrun pretty perfectly.
How is this possible?
Wait, Ben, yeah, make it a bun.
All right, better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not high enough.
Play some plain instrument for this setting.
I won't. My name's Ryan. Did we say where we're from? I forget. I don't want to get attacked.
Some of us did. It's up to
I'm
you.
from Ohio. We'll leave it at that.
Get this out of here.
Now I'm the only asshole calling out, doing a little prop beat or a little plug.
Yeah, that's
I'm a music teacher in Ohio by day. By night, I am we don't really have a regular night. Never mind. On Thursdays, I am
Sundays at 1.
Sundays,
Yeah.
whatever day. Sundays at 1, I am Gudrun, the half orc.
Right.
I'd mess it up. I'm sorry.
No, not you.
Gudrun, he's a half orc, and he inspiration behind the character. Honestly, I'm a big World of Warcraft nerd, so it's kind of a combination of a couple characters in there, but mostly Thrall, who's a huge main character in that. So please don't sue us, Blizzard. Thank you.
Wasn't Thrall a
Yeah.
shaman?
Yeah, so that's where it's kind of a different take on it. But Gudrun was born into slavery essentially, or became a gladiator. He became a gladiator and things like that, and studied up as during his time as a slave and slave gladiator. So that's all I'll really say, because I think more of it's coming out. But
Yeah.
And you hate the fiddle.
I do hate the fiddle. That was not predetermined. I just that was on the fly.
Yeah, that's actually about Ryan. That's
That makes
not
it so much better.
Yeah, that's just me, because I hate it. It's a terrible instrument.
All right.
I mean,
so
it's great when someone plays it that's not me.
Oh, real quick, I'm Tim. I'm Helena. My inspiration for Helena is I just wanted to make something different, and that's what Helena ended up becoming. And I'm secretly a teenage girl trapped in a middle-aged man's body. And I get to
Middle
live
age.
middle. I'm not, young adult aged man's body.
Is this personal or is this?
This is
think it's
personal. 100%. And that's it. I haven't made a druid, so I want to make a druid.
Wait, I thought you were a girl body in this game.
Oh, Ryan.
What did I miss?
You're gonna make me blush. Ben's dead. But
At the church.
so we haven't missed much into this episode. Just
Wait, Tim, where are you?
Oh, I'm in Georgia.
Ben, where are you in the world when you come back? Actually,
I'm in the Midwest.
He's in the Midwest.
Midwest.
I'm in the
And
Midwest,
Joni
y'all.
is actually in a stream swimming upstream right now, getting ready to spawn. So, real proud of her.
So
Thanks for
proud.
being here.
Most other fish don't do it, so.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's
Anyway.
actually great for the environment.
Back to the story. Isn't that what he says?
Back on track.
We're at the church, right?
Yeah. So what has happened now?
We have met.
Left. We
yeah.
all began. I'm just gonna go through what we've got. We began at the Coolian house. I thought they were Italian at first.
No, it is. I corrected your spelling in this.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
I thought they were like the Coriano, but no, they're Coolian. So we left last session having just met Ismark and Irina and the corpse of their father.
We met him.
They're in their
Who died of natural causes.
supposedly
Yeah,
we made it
confirmed.
confirmed. Okay,
Didn't really study.
I did.
Oh, you did.
yeah.
She
So
did.
then we started to escort them all through Borovia and made our way towards the church, which was northward. There wasn't any. There was a slight processional, right? There were a couple people on the sides of the street, and I don't know how they knew, but they were there.
I don't know. When you see a casket, usually people are like, "Oh,
I think he was a pretty respected man.
Yeah, he's the burgomaster.
It's the burgomaster
of
That's a
the
lot.
town. So we made our way to the church, and that's, I think, what we're seeing now. Nope, we've made it way past that. So made it to the church, and
Metal Dawn.
everybody but Buyo was helping because Buyo's short. And oh my goodness, where are we in my notes?
Entered the church.
We entered the church, yes, and we see
pews are destroyed.
Everything is kind of wrecked. There were like claw marks on the church door, and everything just kind of screamed, "Don't go in there." But we went in there, and the priest met us. His name was Donovich, and we were talking to him for a while, and there were screams that we heard from the basement. And, you know, I don't think we immediately addressed it, but after a while we're like, "Hey, you know, Donovich, what's going on there?" And he told us it was his son, Doru, who had been turned into a vampire.
I did not write his name down.
He was turned by Strahd, right?
Yes.
From what I know,
there's nobody else that would have. We're pretty sure he was turned by Strahd. Maybe that was unspecific, left intentionally unspecific, but that's our interpretation of it so far. He's screaming from the basement to, you know, let him out and feed him, and Donovich is like, "No, don't feed him."
But some of us really wanted to. One of us really didn't want to.
I really did not want to. Gudrun's all about it, but Gudrun, distant, far away from the mic, wanted to.
Super far away.
But Adonis was like, no, I'm good.
I think Callie was the one that actually. So we were like super close to going into the basement and letting this dude out, and I don't know what would have happened, but we decided to not do that.
I think the only wise decision Callie's ever made.
No, she makes wise decisions throughout the campaign.
As you'll see.
That's bleep. That's a bleep right there.
She has at least -2. I don't
A fun thing to point out here that we didn't know on the unidentified map was Area E, the basement of the church. Probably could check that out, but I guess.
Oh yeah.
Gonna have to go back.
Can see that now.
It has a dot.
Well, wouldn't the basement be where the sun was?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I mean, we definitely could
the
have.
Spooky sun.
He was just waiting.
I was just being a little.
Reveal that. Actually, I think we've now made it ahead of the recording.
Yeah. So we, Donovich, a lot of questions that he didn't have answers to.
Yeah. So Booyah started with taking out the silvered sword that he had taken from the Durst house, and was like, "Hey, Donovich, yo, do you know anything about this?" And
pretty sure he was just like, "That's a really nice sword," basically.
No, it looks cool, but no. And then Ben, you came with Adonis, and you pulled out pretty much everything in your hands. Like,
I
you know
had
what
a varnished orb, I had a crystal orb, I had a... I think that's it, really. And then
Helena came in with her dried finger.
With the finger, yeah.
Oh yeah.
What can you tell me about this finger?
Not very much. It was I didn't get a very good answer, but I kept it. I kept the finger. So that's about it. I mean, same one. I don't know how Callie or Gudrun. What was your kind of mission throughout the church when you guys got here? Do you remember?
I remember that day I was really tired, like me, the real me. So I really didn't talk a lot. I remember.
Yeah, Gudrun was really tired, so...
He was tired. That's what I was feeling that day. So I just kind of laid, I was in the background.
Was that a poopless day? Just gonna ask.
That was, yeah. Yeah, there was no problem there.
Callie didn't really have a lot of plans in the church. I think originally she really did want to get into some trouble and try to pursue that guy in the basement, and then decided not to.
Callie's pretty thirsty.
Callie is thirsty, actually, and I think she got kind of a big head from the damage that her breath weapon gave in the previous episode. So she was kind of like, I could take a vampire. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
And then she was like, wait, maybe I shouldn't cause the whole group, trouble.
Yeah, what's the worst that could have happened?
Yeah, we don't want Gudrun and Buyo knocked out again.
It happens too often already. Well, not for Gudrun, but...
I'm pretty strong,
He actually gets knocked out a bit at the house.
I think at the house I spent a good chunk of time. Like I got totally dragged off by a ghoul to another corner, and I'm like, well, here we are again.
Nope, that wasn't you. No,
that was you.
That for the first one was me being like, fuck it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. As long as there's not doorways with chopping blades, I think Adonis is totally fine.
I made it through all of them flawlessly, and then the last two.
Get freaking wrecked, Adonis.
Rolls, man.
It's alright.
And then I started, I was unconscious into that house. Made it out.
So, go ahead. What do we do towards the end of the day? So.
Well, I guess I learned about
Gearhead.
The sun symbol that he had was the Morning Lord, which used to look over Borovia.
That's what it
was. It was a sun-shaped symbol, and he looks like this.
Oh my gosh.
That's really good.
Yeah.
The tongue sticking out.
Is that its tongue? Yeah.
I added that later.
So is the tongue? Is that canon? Is the tongue canon?
It is
absolutely.
For me, I know. Don't put that on the DM for us.
This is we're here. This is the episode, so this is real.
It's canon now. That's
what it is.
We looked around.
It drew a tiny tongue on it.
What was there? There was something to do with the sun. The Morning Lord was waiting for the sun. Something like that. Some lore that Jesse commented on.
I have something about Saint Markovia.
Yeah.
Gotten many years ago. Yada yada. Don't know.
When you show Donovich your short sword.
There we go.
He's like,
is that silver? Is that silver over there? That's a nice sword. Wow.
I swear my other one's a long sword.
Oh.
Whoa,
it's cold out.
No, we don't.
That
was just my
I swear it's a mini Coke.
He's got big hands.
I had the mini pop-ups.
How ridiculous would that be if this was the size of my hands compared to
That's
the
like
Coke?
Andre the Giant. That's what his hands look like.
I'm sorry, Seth.
So yeah,
That sounds
I don't
horrifying.
think
it's not your fault.
I'm not sure anything else happened that day. I mean, they said we had to wait until the next day to bury a father.
Before we go to bed, what do we do?
Lots of stuff.
What did
quite a bit.
Actually, during that whole time, Buyo was pretty concerned about these the Ismark and Irina characters kind of being vampires already. He was pretty. Well, who knows? We don't know. But Buyo thought maybe like everything that's been happening, Strahd, talk of vampires. We know that Irina actually had been visited by Strahd. I can't remember if that was gone over in the last episode, but
did he invite her in?
Yes. So that's an important key. Ismark tells us that Irina had been visited by Strahd at least twice. So Buyo was pretty freaked out about that and didn't trust them very much. So he wanted to stay back, but he also didn't want to be the only one to stay back, and he also wanted to do some other things during that time since it was daylight and whatever. But eventually, a couple of the friends left.
Oh,
church.
Is that where we did all the stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Callie was just kind of walking around doing...
Whoa, we'll let Callie tell you what Callie
Let Callie tell it.
I was just saying.
Come on,
Adonis. This is how you bring people into the conversation.
Well, Callie, why don't you tell us what you did?
Oh, Callie, please.
Oh, Callie.
Your microphone. Hey.
So Callie also was kind of back and forth suspecting Ismark for being like a creepy vampire because she had very limited knowledge of vampires and figured he was too handsome to be just a regular guy. So, but she definitely just went kind of through the town and practiced dancing lights and random magic that she felt she had a good hold on.
Oh.
That's great. Helena, while everyone went out into town, and knowing that we were staying the night at the church, felt like we really needed to bolster our defenses in case something attacked. So, I mean, there were a bunch of scratch marks on the buildings and, like, burn marks and shit. So you never know. So, Helena dug a 10-foot deep ditch around the church and the graveyard.
Don't be modest, Tim. It was a moat.
It was a moat without water, so...
Dare I call it a moat?
I could call it a moat.
A dry moat.
A dry moat.
Mm-hmm.
The best kind.
She's very productive in her time.
They say.
They call it the best moat, the great moat of Borovia. So
it's the only, but it is the great.
They call her Helena the Builder.
Oh,
that was her day.
So is there also like a wall of that dirt that you moved? Because it's move earth, so it's like a wall and then it falls into a ditch?
Yeah.
Or is it a ditch and then it's a wall?
I think it was a ditch and then a wall.
Amazing.
Like the walls on the inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the church side.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe it might have worked and fended off an attack. So thank you. Or you're welcome.
I'm confident it would have.
You're thinking Helena as Tim, you're welcome as okay.
Yeah.
You covered both.
Man, that's a lot of evidence.
Well, Adonis and Judy,
we were buddies.
Yeah, we hung out. Everyone's being antisocial.
So we decided to be super social. We went back to we decided what it was, blood off the we
blood
went to the
of the Vine Tavern.
Blood of the Vine Tavern, yeah. And
Blood of the Vine.
We tried to talk to everybody. We approached, there were these three, kind of grumpy ladies sitting there together when the party had been to the tavern before, and they were still there. And we actually did learn their names. I'm gonna let Adonis take care of that.
Seth knows. They're written down.
Olenka,
Mirabelle,
and Solva.
I don't know if that's right, but it's what's written.
That's what's written. So
shout out to Ben for remembering.
Oh yeah,
Olenka. So shall it be written, so shall it be done.
Olenka was the leader of the group, and I think she owned the tavern.
Yes.
And after we asked a couple of questions, and they really didn't give us any answers, and they just kept directing us to the Sare Pool, which at the time we were like, "What the heck's a Sare Pool?" I didn't know. It's what the heck's a Sare Pool? So it's a place. They told us to go there, and
well, like a portico in my mind. I don't know what either of them are.
Yeah, definitely not as advanced as a portico.
There might be a portico at the Sare Pool.
But so that's all we got from them. We got a little angry. I tried to intimidate them into giving us some information, and I swear I rolled pretty well, but it didn't work. So
but instead, I got picked up by my shirt, maybe, and threatened and said, "I'm not a tour guide or whatever."
Getting yelled at by a bunch of women.
Yep.
I was like, why are they picking me up? They're taller than me? This is...
I was too fat. My character's too fat to pick up. Let's be real.
Are you only taller than Booyah in this world?
I mean, do what?
Are you only taller than Booyah in this world?
Yeah, I chose someone who's 5'9", like, a normal height.
Well, that's pretty short in the world of Borovia.
That's apparently the women are all 6'3" and can pick you up with one hand. and they're very angry.
Yeah, so Gudrun is 6'3". Gudrun 6'3".
I believe I am. Let me look. 6'2".
You know how tall you are?
6'2".
Helena's like 6 foot. Helena's 5'11".
6 foot.
6 foot. Callie's 6 foot. So we're all like 6 foot. We're all like fucking up here. And then here's Adonis. And then
It's
here's
2
Booyah.
inches. 2 inches matters, Ben.
Actually, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 3. Yeah, there's at least 3 inches.
Yeah.
Maybe 5 if you're Gudrun to Adonis.
That was our night. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And what did Booyah do? Didn't Booyah go with you guys?
No, he was doing his
Booyah
own
was-
thing.
He was picking locks.
He's a lockpick genius and searched the whole house, searched a couple houses, and like got led around as if something was gonna happen to find nothing. So that was cool.
Yeah, he was basically breaking into empty, abandoned houses.
It happens to the best of us, though. Ben's actually puking now, so... Or not Ben,
What?
sorry, Seth is actually puking now.
Yeah, just the other white guy.
Like for real.
Oh, let your hair down, Ben. It can help me.
For real.
I was
puking?
gonna say, man, Ben, I'm impressed. That's the most inconspicuous emesis I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Ben.
Oh, he came back. Ben, what did you do that day? When we walked around,
Ben, you mean Booyah?
Ben.
Benyo.
fucking Booyah. Exactly.
I said it and it ruined you.
Ben's right there.
Booyah. Booyah, what did you do that day?
Booyah. Well, he left the church feeling a little uncomfortable about leaving his mark in Irina at the church alone with Donovich. But he then decided that, whatever. So he wanted to practice his lockpicking abilities. So took out his thieves' tools and burglarized some houses and did it all very secretively.
Did you steal anything?
No, I didn't find anything.
Feel good about yourself.
Felt good about himself, but he did not find anything.
We could use that skill to break into the church cellar, but we didn't.
We almost did. He had his tools out and at the ready. But
You guys could have 100% done that.
Callie feels regret.
then Callie was like, guys, maybe we shouldn't do this. And Boo was like, okay.
It does. It takes Callie to say it because when Adonis says it, who cares?
Well, it's because, like, we
Who's this
expected us to be this
5'9"
party
like-
hooper.
We expect.
Who's this
Yeah,
guy talking
Adonis,
up
like
at
this-
us?
He's
Talking about
he's
that.
not very courageous. He's
Wait, how tall is Helen?
he talks like this and
How tall is who? Oh yeah,
Um,
she's 6 foot.
6 foot.
Why?
She's just a skinny thing, though.
Everyone-
Wait, so how much do you have Helena listed?
There's Wayne. She's probably like 110.
What?
No,
110?
I
She's
went.
fucking a skeleton.
Yeah, that was the point.
No, that's
Oh my
literally
God.
like.
Yeah, that's the point. No, she's super skinny.
Unhealthy. Gotcha.
So 110. Holy shit.
I think so. Yeah, right around there.
Callie's like a solid 180 at
That's-
6 foot.
Yeah.
So.
So she'd be in Night Fair before Christmas or whatever the fuck that's.
Jack
called.
Skellington. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack
I
Skellington.
didn't watch it.
What you call him?
I said she would be in. I didn't say that was
Oh, I thought you said
character's
Mike.
name.
Mike something.
Mike.
I
Mike
can't
Yeah.
hear anything.
Oh, or
So,
our DM
Mike
finishes,
Skeleton.
Spooky skeleton.
Did he finish his Kraken?
He did.
Oh, see, he took it back out.
How the fuck did he finish it? He keeps holding it and then putting it back.
Yes.
He's lying.
No, he
Just
did.
pouring it
Where
out.
are we?
Is this ridiculously loud with the current mic?
No,
No, it's manageable.
it's just right.
I
All right.
hate when you ask. So
I got a
that was all
plan.
That happened that day. Yeah. Woohoo.
Yep.
So then we went
We
back
go to
home.
bed.
We do.
To bed.
We got back to the church. Went to sleep. Where did everybody sleep? Does you want to mention that? I know we all had unique sleeping. Someone was
Yeah.
a freaking jerk and took the bed.
Oh
so-
yeah.
Who was
Oh
the jerk?
yeah. That was me. I called dibs, I believe.
That's
Dibs.
how that works.
I think
Sleep on the floor.
on this map that we're looking at, it was the top left room had a bed that was unoccupied, and there were like no religious symbols or anything, just an empty room.
Booyah's not about that life.
I think that's actually Donovich's room, so that's really.
I thought you were bottom left.
You're right.
Yeah, I thought it was bottom left.
Bottom left. You're right. I can't see detail on the map. It's a pretty small
I don't
picture.
know if I got a bed. I think I was just on the floor or something.
I was kind of in dirt somewhere.
I think the rest of us were on the floor dirt.
Yeah, I had dirt. I made dirt bed.
Dude,
Yeah,
But were we
not
up
about to
here by
decide.
that window?
Yeah, we were kind of like in the top right corner up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then I was awoken from my slumber by a spooky green light. There's this soft green
No,
light
please continue.
coming from the stained glass windows of the church, and I look over, and Irina and Ismark aren't awake. So I go over to the window. Oh wait, hold on. Wait. I'm sorry. They are awake, but they're not interested in the soft green. It like didn't bother them, didn't spook them at all. I was a little spooked, so I go to check out the window, and there's this, ghosty procession, all coming up from the graveyard and leading outwards toward Castle Ravenloft. Just like all these different people going to the castle. And so I asked, someone's gonna have to tell me how to say the name again. Corianos.
Donovich?
But I thought I asked Donovich, but it says I asked.
the Irina and Ismark.
Oh, okay. Got it. My bad.
It's not the Corianos though. It's the what did he say? Ben.
Was it Donovich?
Colian. There we go.
Well, yeah.
So I asked
Yeah,
Ismark and
bro.
Irina what the heck the procession was about, and they told me about the legend of the ghosts who were felled by the devil Strahd. And each night they march on the castle in an attempt to thwart him, and each year the numbers get bigger and bigger. So there are all the different victims of Strahd. So he's a strong boy.
Strahd is.
Strong boy. Tough cookie.
Strong boy. Strahd's a strong boy.
Did you
Just a little
interact
bit.
with them?
The ghosts?
Yeah.
Hell no. Hell no.
All right. That's a brave boy.
Hell no.
Hell no.
This shit's glowing, bud.
Giant physical thing? I'll beat its ass.
There's little guys.
Spooky green ghosts? Hell no.
But you're green.
Mini Coke done.
Whoa, pace yourself, bud.
Wow.
That was hard.
Look, there's a lot more.
Woo! Got two more in the fridge.
folks. Okay. They're only 7.5 ounces, so you'll be good.
You could have just gotten 2 cans.
Or just, a normal size one.
Yeah, 2 normal ones. Instead of 3 7.5 ones.
Yeah. I'm all about the 7.5 life, though.
I hear you.
So who got up and looked out the window with me?
I
think it was
Ellen did it.
Just
Yeah, no one else noticed or something.
I feel
Yeah.
like Callie woke up and asked you what happened.
hmm
yeah.
You said, oh, this is what happened. And Callie's like, and then went back to sleep.
Unfazed.
Well, I mean, you seemed kind of weird about, not weird about it, but kind of like, yeah, some ghosts are going to Ravenloft. I don't know.
I was confused. I'm not a smart guy. That's the thing.
Callie's
Gudrun
not
is-
wise.
We're talking about
Gudrun and Callie's combined intellect is poor at best.
No.
They should have more conversations.
Yep, that'd be great. We should just have yes.
Remember when we went looking for breakfast and Callie
Oh, yeah.
couldn't catch a butterfly? So,
Oh yep, that was yep. Sounds
things
right.
happen.
What's
Sounds
that
right.
dragon?
That was.
I mean, when they start flying right at you, it's hard to focus.
It's like the SpongeBob episode where the butterfly gets in a bubble.
It's just like that.
It's just like.
Except not at all.
I think that basically encompasses everything that happened up to that.
Well,
I
yeah.
feel like we're
like,
running ahead.
Up to
I know.
I think we're right on track right now.
no, right now we're going around town, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we make us? I don't.
He
think
sure
we made
describes
it
things.
Stop.
He really is for us. Let's see. I'm gonna skip ahead if you guys don't mind.
Dude.
Aww.
He looks so happy.
I know, he looks so happy.
It's like he wishes he were doing this all the time.
Yeah. What
Honestly,
are we doing during this time?
That takes us to the end of part 1.
Which is great outro music time.
Wonderful
Oh,
action
that's
music.
Interestingly enough, I wonder.
I'm Jesse, and I want to explain to you how Dungeons & Dragons real fun.
So Matt Church.
We went to the merchant's place in episode 4, right? Not
Yes.
this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wanted to go. I remember this. Okay, I wanted to go to find someone else. It was like, nope, no other shops. But I
Yeah.
wanted to shop, but there were no other shops.
So
What were you gonna shop for?
Beef jerky.
Nah, I got that on lock.
Does Gudrun though?
I think we wake up in the morning.
Gudrun I just wanted a giant, honestly, I wanted a giant ass hammer to beat something with. That's really what I wanted for flavor.
Bring everyone back.
You wanted the giant ass axe and the giant ass hammer.
Yep,
Alright,
one in each hand.
we wake up in the morning.
We do. Hello, it's morning. This is morning music.
Is this episode of episode 5?
I'm Ismark.
I guess we'll head west on Old Spanish Road.
The best way to do impersonations is to say your name. Hello,
I'm Christopher Ismark. Walking.
Christopher Ismark.
Oh God, what happened?
Ismark sounds like this.
No, yeah, I think he was just like,
Yes.
hello. I'm Ismark.
Ismark
Hello.
is
I don't know
definitely
why
like
I'm making him
he's
an old
like
man.
the guest son of our campaign. Like,
Yeah,
he kind of,
except for
has-
he's
He
likable.
is Gaston, yeah.
Yeah, like a somehow slightly humble guest son.
Yeah, because he's the lesser.
Yeah, because
That's
he's
true. Who's the greater?
Yeah. I'm gonna go for
Probably his dead
his
papa.
daddy.
Yeah.
Dead daddy.
Papa
I-
Ismark.
He may have been your father, but he ain't your daddy. I think we decide to leave.
I think we're going to go. No, we have to do we gotta bury him.
We do
Oh yeah,
in
we
the
bury
morning.
him.
Oh,
Yeah.
we buried
We
him at
bury
the
him.
beginning.
In
We
the
missed
morning.
that part.
Yeah.
No, it's in the morning, yeah.
They were really adamant about it.
Because
The date.
they said, no, we must wait. We gotta do it right. I was like, okay.
No,
We're
yeah.
like,
Dig a,
Oh, yeah,
the-
even-
dig a hole
uh,
whatever time. It takes Helena like 5 seconds.
Great hole digger.
Leo even tried to convince to charm Donovich to say like, hey, like, can we do it now? But it didn't work.
Yeah.
Or did I try to do
Rolled
that?
too
Or
low.
did you try to do that?
Or he rolled too high.
No, he tried to charm him.
Yeah, I tried to
Okay.
cast either friendship or charm person, and it
Yeah,
I
just
was gonna say I have it, but I don't think I tried it.
I
So
haven't tried it.
If you guys
Uh-huh.
ever want to try liquid sweet butt, it's whipped cream vodka, and it's disgusting.
liquid sweet butt.
You've been frowning a lot. So.
You make
Sweet-
it sound
sweet-
so
sweet-
appealing.
She's bringing her
Sweet
chalice to
butt?
the thing.
Sweet. What are we saying? Swede?
You know, if you say it again.
Sweet?
Okay, thank you.
I think I can solve this whole Pan scenario.
You see,
Ham and with an N at the end.
Oh, with a D. Pammed.
that's a good.
You know, this is really respectful to Donovich, what
2
we're doing
M's.
here.
Alright. Morning breaks and we bury this guy.
But didn't we like? There was a little confusion as to how big the hole should
Well, I think Helena made it, since it's a 5x5 by 5, it was 2 of those beside each other. So it's
Yeah.
a 5-foot deep hole and a 10-foot long
Yeah.
Did you end up making it 10 foot deep?
I did. I thought about making it a vertical grave where he's standing on his head.
I was gonna say, Helena wanted it to be a tall grave.
Yeah, so that his feet were only a couple feet from the surface. That way, if he ever became undead, he couldn't get out.
You put him upside down.
Oh my gosh.
But we went normal. It was 10 foot deep and then 10 foot long.
Which, looking back on it, we could have, to make it 6 feet, dug a 1 foot deep hole, and then you could have dug 5 feet out of that.
Yeah, no, I usually get the max. Always.
Always put them as far down. We should have cased it in cement or something.
I can't. No, it's
Put a cage over it.
I only deal with dirt.
I only do dirt.
I only do dirt. You call some other guy, right?
If you want rocks, I'm not your guy. I got dirt.
Only do snakes and sparklers.
But you don't even have no whisker do's or whisker don'ts?
They didn't.
No whistling bung holes.
And then Booyo, I think, played a dirge or at least some sort of sad song.
Yes.
Oh, it was really good.
It moved us.
Played a very moving, sad
It's a 20.
song.
It was really good. I remember. I could hear it.
It even
Like-
moved Gudrun.
Like,
I was
Helen
like,
hates this
oh
song.
yeah.
It moved her.
Gudrun was
my
like, if there were fiddle that were good, this might be it.
That is,
Yeah.
yep. Yeah, you did say that.
Those were the words.
Those were the words.
Oh, that's so loud.
I'm glad you noticed.
Okay.
It does. Oh, we're at the bridge.
And on a major.
And after that,
Was that good?
So after that.
So
We
we
were on
start
our
After that, we
pursuing
went.
the trail.
Down the old Svalich Road.
West.
Svalich Road.
Yeah.
West down the old Svalich Road.
Toward Valakai.
Valakai.
Well, we're going
After
to
some
Valakai?
time traveling,
Adventurers, I am concerned with Irina.
That is
She
why.
We got
looks
to get to Irina to see.
so bad.
Everyone did a different voice. That was great.
She looks like an idiot. So we go down the road. Did we hear howling?
That was before.
No, I don't, we didn't clarify
We
this.
didn't. I don't think we heard howling this time, though.
No, it was, but Ismark did say that, and forgive me if I've already forgotten, but Ismark did want us to escort them to Valakai
Yeah.
with Irina.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's correct, yeah.
Did we say that already?
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah.
Down the old Svalich Road.
Down the old spout to the west.
Down the old
West.
Svalich Road. That's
And
what they
he said it was only like a couple of miles, like 20 miles or 30 miles or something.
It's
I
I
think
don't
it said a
think
couple
he-
of hours.
I don't
How
think
long-
he
yeah.
knew.
Couple
he
hours,
thought it was a day's journey.
Yes.
If that, I've walked there many a time in one day.
He's never went there.
He's never been
left the
there,
village
noob.
of Borovia, you idiot.
He's never been there.
Oh
He's
my
never
He
god.
doesn't
been
even
there,
go
dude.
here.
Wow. The
Goes there.
disrespect.
It is as far as my neighbor's house.
I could throw a rock and hit it.
It's just over that hill. Let's go.
I'm Ismark.
I am this
Dude,
one.
the really over enunciated T's are what Ismark's boy really did it for me in that. Over there.
The Tater Pool.
The
Uh-oh.
There. Cool.
Oh, he's getting out a book. What
Yeah,
happened?
DM got out the book. What happened?
So, we were walking.
He's looking up
and
a monster.
We
We
were
were asking about the dire wolves. They're,
About the dire wolves. I don't think we're there yet.
huh?
Spoiler.
No, we're not.
That's not really a spoiler.
Oh, there's no wolves in the woods.
What?
What's he looking at? Whose character sheet is this?
No.
It's a book. I'm pretty sure it's the monster manual.
Yeah, I thought he was looking at a stat for the dire wolf.
Is that a Helena character sheet I see on the screen? But
Oh, he does have me up. I wonder why.
yeah.
We were probably
I
reading
don't-
about something.
Did you take a different form when we were going
There
through the
was
forest?
some.
Like, did you take a deer form or like a?
I was a deer.
You
No,
were
I
a
think
deer.
you were right. I was a deer. I wanted to lead, and hopefully, I picked deer because they were the fastest.
but we tried to cross the bridge, and there was hesitation.
Why was there hesitation at the bridge?
I don't know, but I remember you guys were talking about it, and Buyo was just like, fuck this shit, I'm gonna walk across the bridge.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Because of trolls.
Because of trolls, yes, it was, yeah.
Okay.
That rings a bell.
Super quick, if our
Against
DM says
Boyful.
my feelings are hurt and he misses us, what do we say to him?
Get wrecked.
Did he say that?
I mean, maybe.
It's hypothetical, Ryan.
What would you do if he said that?
Play him this happy song.
That's a great traveling song.
Cuz, this has been a long day.
It looks nice. No, come here. It really does. I was being serious.
What's happening?
Joni, she can't hear us. Her phone's
Oh.
off.
Okay, what?
What was
Ears
going on,
are off.
Joni?
Oh, I was just approving the beard of my husband.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he had to give me like one of these things. And I was like,
You should have been like,
well, so one year for Halloween, we decided to do like a Pam and Jim from The Office, and he shaved
classic
his
Pam and
entire
Jim.
face. It was not okay. So I
you
told
should
him
have filed for, right there.
I almost did actually. I told him next time you shave your entire fucking face, we're not gonna be married. So
That's
he doesn't
literally
do
what my wife tells me.
That's what mine does too.
That's how you
why
have the stash.
I went almost all the way. And I just I started
Ben,
off like
grow a beard.
Oh yeah, I'll just get right on
Seth,
that. You too,
right?
Tim.
Not Seth.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
you
I'm
guys.
actually
Tim, grow a
really
beard.
surprised that our beards go from like Jesse to me, and we don't have beards in this group.
Yeah,
That's
Jesse
weird.
to you.
Well,
can just-
I'm working on
see,
this right
We
now.
can just
okay?
kind of like.
See, mine's all redneck and doesn't grow in right here.
Same.
Or
No, that's
here.
This is important to the campaign, by the way. This is
Absolutely.
vital.
Growing
Does Callie have a beard?
Callie has scales.
Is Callie a bearded
she's-
dragon?
She's Callie has scales, so it just depends on how much reflux she has, I guess.
Acid
That
reflux?
puffs up her
Hmm.
beard.
Nice.
Mm.
So as you go on the Spanish Road, you come across the bridge.
Yeah. I think
After
I passed it.
Crossing the bridge, you travel further because you're not scared of no road. And then, apparently other stuff is happening right now.
Yeah, I did become a
Judging by
deer,
the
so
video.
that is
That
confirmed.
is true. And we've figured out our marching order. I don't remember who's in the back.
That's
We know that it was you and probably Gudrun. I'd guess. And then
Right.
I was next to Irina, I think. Did we take like a break? Where is he going?
He had something set up special for this.
What is that on the screen?
What's going on?
Oh my gosh, what is he
I
doing?
love D&D.
So we get a little ways past the bridge and are ambushed by direwolves.
A
Wolf.
pack of penguins.
And
Being
he's gonna have to have
direwolves.
us all roll for initiative, as they say.
They all had bow ties on, and we were very confused.
So this is a 7-on-5 fight. So
I think it
should be
started
pretty
with
easy.
3 though, didn't it? Didn't it start with like 3 main dire wolves and then
Yeah, and a couple more.
Yeah.
Couple more came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I might have just been even one. No.
There were at least 3.
Yeah.
Delta's coming slowly. And he sets up
Like-
this.
Oh, there it is.
Ha
Oh, the little bushes.
Cha.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
was
are.
this the first map that he drew?
This
It
is the
was.
first map, and it was his. He did it
It's a map.
in 5 minutes.
It's a masterpiece.
It's beautiful.
We have an age
Doesn't-
for Helena who is walking by Ismark. with
My only
Adonis
question-
and Buyo. Callie, Irina, and Gudrun was actually in the back.
Huh.
Wow.
Good job, guys.
Wow.
We didn't want to be ambushed, I guess.
Wow.
And he did.
Wow.
Helena did, though, and immediately lost her deer form.
Became ugly.
Wait, I was in the back or the front?
The back.
You're in the back.
Is that the back? I think that's the front.
No, that's the. Wait.
You're behind the direwolves.
Yeah, but he's saying like.
Oh.
No, this is looking from the other.
No,
way.
we were traveling
Oh.
Yeah, because this is just from like. So.
that
we
way.
were traveling to the
No.
right in this picture,
Okay.
but on the last picture we're going left. So
Yeah.
the image is just kind of like reversed.
Got him.
It's from the other side. Split.
Okay.
Is
Fair
anybody
enough.
else drinking? Because I feel like I'm.
I've almost drank a half a bottle of Tito's.
I mean, I definitely cranked that mini cherry Coke, so I don't know what the approximate is.
Thank you.
He's
Thank God. I feel better. I just feel like I'm really getting through this whipped cream vodka, and it's disgusting. Everybody else is sober.
no.
This is my
God,
sixth.
I do feel sorry for you, but also I don't.
trying to see.
On tap.
Up,
Oh, the
Pointing.
forest!
Look at those beautiful hands. He was a hand model in the past life. All people know that. Yeah. So when me and Jesse actually went to school together, he was voted most likely to have model hands. And boy, were they right.
No. Oh no.
Boy, were they right.
How you get all them hands in your on your arms?
Yeah. So conflict happens. Direwolf one attacks Helena the deer. Fucking hits me for a lot. But I think my deer only had like 4 health. So I think he crit and I took like 8 points of damage.
Yeah, you insta no more deer.
Yeah, no more deer.
No more.
No more pretty Helena.
Insta ugly.
On the old Spalich Road.
Old Spalich Road.
Yes. Holy shit, there's wolves.
Oh boy.
This
How
got
does-
Helena scared.
How does everybody know Jesse?
College.
Cal.
Wow. I really don't feel drunk, but I'm texting like a motherfucker. So Jesse asks, because I said you would struggle if you were here. And he said, why would I struggle? And I'm like, well,
But we're doing great.
we're doing
should've-
a really good
you should've-
job, but like also not.
You should have told him that Ryan had his keyboard out. That would have said everything you needed to know.
He said this is why you need me.
No, we're doing great.
I'm in a
Yeah.
trolly mood.
He doesn't
fine.
have.
I'm just gonna say we fine.
Yeah.
Give him.
It's hard to recap battle without fantasy grounds and rolling
Oh yeah,
and
no. This.
Yeah, nothing's happening.
attacking.
That's why I pivoted.
So we were all like, ugh, and they were all like, "Rawr." And then
Then we were like, ooh, and you were like,
We'll skip forward 30 seconds. Nothing's
only
still
30?
happening.
just me. It's just Ryan.
I will go until a character moves.
So
Ben knows Jesse from college. I know Jesse from college. He and
I
I
was
used
his
to
roommate. So
kind of work in the same place, sorta. Even though we never shared a shift together. Once.
chemical.
Yeah, we were like
I remember.
called ourselves the Salt Monkeys, and we were weighing out salts for like meat brines, and it was a nice $10 an hour college job.
How
college,
much
yeah.
salt you been
Was that like a good
giving off?
5
salty
salty meat brines.
That was a good like 6 years ago.
Dang, you're old.
Man, trying to recap a battle that happened a month ago is like.
Ismark attacked Direwolf 2.
And we realize how much stronger he is than all of us.
He
Oh
is
yeah,
a lot
Ismark is a
stronger.
badass.
Yeah.
So much health.
He has 2 swords that he wields out dual wielding and gets to attack with both. And
And he gets a bonus attack.
yeah, so he deals a good amount of damage. He also
What a
does a good
freaking
amount of health.
jerk.
And to us, he's Ismark the badass, not Ismark the lesser.
And there was a pencil looming on the left side of the map.
Which
Just like.
scared Gudrun. It reminds me of math class.
So mechanical. If only it was
Oh, I took
Ticonderoga.
his time.
What is math? Oh,
Thanks
no.
for the image.
Nice picture of the map.
Guy makes fun noises.
Maybe
I
I
can't
wanted to
remember.
commemorate.
Did I cast anything? Was that when I gave Irina Dragon Breath?
Yeah.
I gave it at some point in that battle. I gave her Dragon Breath. It's true because I tried to also do. Because first I was going to try to do catapult, but I couldn't find anything to catapult. Then cast Dragon Breath.
Well, it wasn't your turn.
I thought you did Dragon Breath.
Well, I tried to
Some
do
other
Bane.
time. I thought that was
No.
a different fight.
And then I didn't do. No, I tried to do Dragon Breath, but then I didn't because I was using Bane as a concentration.
Yeah, there you go.
Booyah came to help Helena, which was very nice.
Yes. I think he really wanted to do Thunderwave again, but he was
Too scared.
he was really remembering the time that he almost killed Gudrun, and
Yeah.
he
Gudrun was too.
decided not to also destroy the people that he has been helping along this path and carrying the casket of their dead father and burying their dead father, and he was like,
You had a lot of thought to this. Those 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So he just made a little slash and attack with his rapier, probably.
So
Nothing crazy. Direwolf 3 shows up.
Oh yeah, the
Oh.
howling.
4 shows
The
up.
howlings, and where's numero cinco?
Direwolf 5 shows up. What a spooky boy this turned out to be.
This is how you grow a campaign.
Gudrun was up next, so
I probably broke out in a rage and whipped out the old great axe.
yeah.
It's probably a good guess.
I just, let's go. But I think I totally missed at the beginning.
Yeah. Your time
So
will come.
let's go, maybe.
Your time will come.
They chose Direwolf 5 is closest to you.
Ismark was like taking a lot of damage.
Yeah.
He didn't really take a lot. He just dealt a lot.
Oh,
I
maybe.
thought
I think he was dealing that damage. I think he went and killed
Yeah, he
Direwolf.
was dealing the damage.
Yeah.
So he rolled a 13, and I think the direwolf's AC was 14 or 13.
It was 13, yeah. He dealt 9 points damage. He killed Direwolf too.
Oh yeah, nice.
Another part to this?
Nice.
No, this is the last part.
Oh,
No, it's not. It's
It
not
is.
the last part.
It is.
It's the
Oh
part.
my gosh. What if I have to pee really bad?
Well, that's our break, folks.
Yeah. But unlike.
No, but like
somebody-
26 seconds. That's it. Okay.
26.
Alright, you have 26 seconds. Make it quick.
Come back for the grand finale.
I'm
yeah,
gonna-
we need you.
I'm gonna make this one.
Did
Different
I make the
genre
26
almost,
seconds?
but-
I just want to know.
I did not time you. I'm not going to be a parent that lies and says like, "Oh, you were so fast. It was like 10
What
seconds."
time?
That's how you get kids to do crap when they don't want to do it. They're like,
Yeah.
let's see how fast you can brush your teeth. 1, 2, go. Except that's counterproductive because you
Yeah.
don't want to go as fast. You know.
Yeah,
that's-
not
that's
brushing your
bad.
teeth. Maybe like
That was a
putting
bad
away
example.
something.
Just
Bad
so fast
example.
you can poop.
God, I wish.
1, 2, 3. Ooh.
2-3 weeks without pooping is bad for you guys.
That was me as a
Oh, dear.
kid.
Oh dear.
They have to give you like medicine that makes you poop.
Yep.
That really sour stuff. It's gross.
Miralax.
Poop aside.
The battle's still raging on.
The battle's raging. This is very intense. So anyway, where were we?
I think Ismark killed a wolf.
Was
Yeah,
there really a whole wolf dead before?
Yeah.
No, I wait. Did we kill one before? I
Ismark
don't.
did.
Ismark did.
You're right. You're right.
We'll say Buyo and Ismark. Is that who's over there with him? I can't
No.
see.
It's just,
I wanna-
No, that's Buyo.
Oh, I went to
Leo and
the
Irina.
position to get Corsair
Leo,
to take
Irina.
damage.
Adonis and Callie are another group. Wait, whoa.
Is somewhere
That's
around.
Helena.
Yeah, that's Helena.
Gudrun and Irina. Yeah, Buyo and Helena, Adonis and Callie, and then Ismark by himself.
There you go. We can get that back to Dad's hand.
The magic hand.
It's like Super Smash Bros. I think
I know,
Kelly
that's
and
what I was
Adonis
gonna
decided to attack Direwolf 3,
It's a wall master.
and they probably did a little bit of damage to it.
Shocking rasp, maybe.
he might have. But eventually we get to a point where hopefully when Joni's done drinking from the bottle, that we get to. Let's see, because not a lot happens really before
or after.
Yeah, so we kind of just fight out some dogs. And they're pretty strong. They're giving a number on some of us, but not as much as a fireball would.
And now we get to the real stuff.
I believe it was a magic missile too.
But what was it before that?
It was a magic missile.
But like,
supposed to be one.
Did I convince you to change it,
So
or were you gonna cast?
So you did a firebolt, and I was going to also cast a firebolt, but then Callie was like, "What? We'll go safe with a magic missile, level 1, no big deal." And
then wild magic happened.
But then you cast it at level 2, didn't you? Or was it?
Lost her.
She rolled a 1 on her.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah,
she couldn't. She rolled a 1 on her wild magic.
Yeah.
I thought that I cast it at level 1. Actually, I don't even think I cast it at level 2.
It doesn't.
Either way, he did ask you to roll the d20.
Yeah. So Callie, here she is. She's like, magic missile, and then her body just goes numb. Everything starts tingling, and then all of this shit just starts happening. She doesn't know what.
Rolls a 1, rolls a 7.
Fireball level.
Level 3 on self.
How much damage was that?
21, 20.
No, it's less than 21.
What's fireball? No, wait, that was something else. What's fireball usually?
Wasn't it 4d6 or
6d8?
or 60?
No.
No.
It was a lot. It was less than it should have been.
Yeah, it was pretty low. Because
What's
Booya's max health at that point was like 21, and he did not get knocked out.
Okay.
So maybe it was 46.
Well, you made your saving throw.
I also rolled really low.
Oh, yeah.
Most of my fucking rolls were like 3
saving throw.
or 4. Like most of them were pretty low. So it could have been a lot worse.
Some of you guys had cover. Some of you got your saving throw. Some of you.
I did not make my saving throw.
So it affected, just so we're clear, Irina, Direwolf 3, Adonis, Helena, Direwolf 1, Booyo, and I think Gudrun.
I did get hit, yeah.
We're all hit by Callie's Super Mega Ultra Fireball. All of us went down except for Gudrun, and Booyo had 1 health left.
Well, Doyle rules.
Literally 1. Doyle.
And like most of the fucking direwolves, they didn't really get affected.
Well, someone had to kill Booyo. But,
yeah.
Can't be 40s.
How did this make Callie feel?
At first, Callie felt, like I said, numb. Like she didn't even, she couldn't grasp what happened. Then, as it kind of set in and she realized, and she was falling with everybody else, it was a little bit of PTSD and like a lot of.
Direwolf 4 came and finished off Booyo and put him down, which wasn't really good.
Nope.
Going forward,
I think Booyo made 1 hit before that, but.
So Booyo's down, Helen's is down, Callie's down, Irina's down. Direwolf 4 is up, and maybe 3.
Ismark is up.
Yeah, Ismark and Gudrun are the only allies left up.
Ismark makes a beeline to Irina to try and heal his sister.
And it takes him a while, but I think he succeeds.
Yes.
Yep.
Eventually it's stabilizing her. Helena, Adonis, Callie. None of us really have problems stabilizing either. And then Booyo might. I'm pretty sure he gets.
Yeah, Booyo was close to death.
Booyo got to 2 and 2 for death saves, and
somebody stabilized.
He managed to roll a 13 to live.
No, he was at the end. He rolled down. I was pretty settled on saying goodbye to Booyo. But he pulled it out.
Yeah, pulled it out.
Rolled a 13 at the end. Callie did not succeed in killing him, despite her best efforts.
Not that was something that
It was
she
the direwolf that.
I mean, against her best intentions, she did not end up killing anyone.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Not like
unfortunate for her.
Someone we might know who has.
Callie's gonna learn how to dig a hole so that she can just die. No.
Helena can help.
You can just dig the hole for her, yeah. You don't need to learn anything.
But with everyone down, except for Gudrun and Ismark, our hero comes in and saves everybody. Gudrun, tell me about your conquest.
So as you can see, Master Hand just took one of the wolves out because I just chopped its stupid little head off, right? Then later on, I'm gonna make my way over to my boy Buyo and my maybe girl Helena, and so is Ismark, and we're just gonna start, tearing up some wolves, and we kill one wolf, we kill the next wolf. I can't remember exactly what I did, but I feel like it was pretty dramatic. Oh yeah, the last one, I took the axe and I just freaking sliced right through the head, and the axe stuck in the ground. I remember that. Oh yeah.
There's one.
Another one.
What was the result of you slaying all these wolves?
Well, that is a legend, my friend. No, I named my axe. It was great.
What'd you name it?
You want to know?
I think everyone wants to know.
You want to know? I named it Wolfsbane.
That's pretty creative.
I tried to bane some wolves, but
it was the bane. It was the bane of wolves.
Callie named Magic Missile Ally Bane because it's the allies.
It went from 100% hit to 100% hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Within a 20-foot radius.
I felt like such a badass that night. I remember because I killed all the wolves. It was great, even though I just did the final blow.
He set his headset down. He turned off his computer. Arms in the air. Honey.
I actually because that was pretty late night, wasn't it?
It is a 3.5 hour video, so
decently. Yeah.
It was a pretty late night. Yeah, I went downstairs, went into my bedroom, woke my family awake, and told them that I am the wolf slayer. I looked at my dogs and I said, "You better watch it." I've slain many of your kind before.
I said a similar.
I would never do that. I would never do that. I'm not a wolf hater. This is simply a game. That's not me.
However, if a wolf attacks me, I'm taking my great axe or whatever.
You best believe I take my great axe out. Most people, they keep maybe a 9mm, for protecting their family. I got a great axe in the closet.
See, I got to log off and say, hey, have you always been loyal to me and shown, trust? And yeah, I'm going to probably kill you. Sorry.
I might turn on you at any moment.
But
you least expect it.
Nobody died.
Nobody died.
Booyah almost died. But everyone else was pretty okay.
Yeah.
And then slowly we all drifted off into darkness until episode 6. I don't think much happened between Callie killing everyone. Let's see. We have our beautiful DM's face back.
Oh yeah, hold on. Move your thing. Let's see what everyone ended up with for health.
I did some
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Never mind.
This is actually after we
all
took,
of my hit dice.
Yeah, we all took short rests.
And used hit. And we still were freaking hurt.
Yep.
Look how happy Jesse looks.
He's like, wow, no one died. But they almost did.
Story of this entire campaign so far.
He wants to kill us, and I know it.
I know.
I just know it in his heart that he wants people to just suffer. And
does he really feel happy, though, if Callie's the one that killed us and not the die rolls.
No, you're right. Well, it's his decision to make her roll that d20.
True.
Yep.
He would just be happy
His
that
discretion.
he called it from the beginning, because way before, like right when I chose Wild Magic, he said, "Oh, you're gonna roll a 7 on your first try, and you're gonna fucking, TKO the whole group." And I was like, "Yeah, that's cute." And then it happened, almost.
It should have. It was close.
Should have.
It was
Yeah,
close.
I rolled
in the
really
happy house,
poorly. It
you
could have
would've
been so much
been
worse.
Yeah.
Get wrecked.
If Gudrun got down during that, we would have died.
If Gudrun goes down ever.
I think if Gudrun went down at that point, Ismark would have totally picked up the mantle and demolished.
Look at Jesse's face. He disagrees.
He's like,
See, he's blinking. Hold on. Blink.
There it is.
Blink. Yep, there it is. That means he thinks you're wrong.
okay.
No. You're right. You're right.
Thank you for joining us. And Ryan will play you out.
Growing campaigns. Growing campaigns. Growing campaigns. Growing campaigns. Growing campaigns. See you next time, everybody, on Growing Campaigns. All right.
Yes.
That's all she wrote. Okay.
That's our barbarian.
Just end it right there.